Welcome back Instagram and YouTube to another review. My name is James. Thank you again to everybody for checking in. I am always grateful. Let's get into it. The shoes that we are looking at today are an absolute classic. These are the SB Dunk Low Paris from the City Pack. You'll probably know these shoes. They are coming from one of the best plugs in the game, LG Rose. Rose's profile is right there in the corner of the screen. You can see it. Reach out to Rose, mention me to get a discount, DM me with questions. Without further ado, these are coming in the grey or the silver box from the silver box era. They got crushed in the mail. Look at that. Crazy. Hasn't affected the shoes though. We can flip that down. You get LG Rose's deets, the digits. Pause that. Profile is going to be in the corner of the screen anyway. Flip that up, flip that, and oh damn, those look good on a first impression, if I do say so myself. We're going to get this box up out the way. We're going to throw the right shoe over to the side. Beautiful shape, 360 degree spin. You can get your first impressions, and anybody who was telling you that these are similar to the previous batch is crazy. They may look the same, and we get a lot of reviewers these days who just want to show how the shoe looks and that's it. But the build quality on these is so much better. The previous batch had terrible soles that were really bendy. Fake Zoom Air unit. The whole overall build quality on the upper was terrible. They looked beat up after a couple of wears. These are so much better. So much better. So you get the black outsole, nice firm sole. It bends a little bit of bowing right there, but nothing too bad, and so much better than the previous version. The heel counter is nice and strong, and I can take the tissue paper out and show you the toe puff. Banging back into place fairly nicely. So you know the internals of this are good. It's going to maintain its shape, not turn into some raggedy beat up looking thing like the previous version. And the big thing to look at on SBs, you want to get the insole out and always check your Zoom Air unit. Oh yeah, that's nice and full of that pressurized air. I always tell you guys this, but the bad ones will be deflated. They'll feel flat. It'll feel like you just have a bit of tissue paper in there. But yeah, that feels good. Alright, so material, you get that canvas. That's a good quality canvas that contains the print. That's actually looking pretty good, that print. Could be a little more defined. It's probably not as defined as retails, but that's actually looking pretty good. And yes, the prints on these are different from pair to pair. I had a look at Snide's review. His were very yellow. I'm happy to have the mix of pink, white, blue. Looking good with those hits of pink on the right shoe. I do have a ballerina. And if you know the Paris SBs, the more ballerinas you have, the better. But yeah, man, that's actually looking pretty good to me. The short-haired nappy suede on the toe. You can see that. That is beautiful. And just a little bit shorter haired on the side panels here on the lateral side. Medial side as well. It's still got that roughy kind of nappiness to it, but just a little bit shorter than the toe box. And a synthetic leather for the swoosh. And yes, the swoosh could be lower and a little bit larger. Not too bad, but that would be the one thing that I would fix on this version, is just kind of make that bigger from top to bottom. But nothing that I'm going to cry about. Booty, that deep red Nike stitching is looking good. Nice fidelity. Everything is looking really clean. The back of the swooshes here are lining up beautifully. And you get the stitching going downwards as it goes outwards. That's what you want. Nice, tight around the ankle. You get that thicker classic SB tongue, not too thick, it's definitely not thin at all. And that nice hit of that tan Nike against the red tongue tag. Text is looking nice on the back. And then you get that classic old school style SB logo on the insole. Zoom Air. Yes, these are so much better than the previous version, man. As soon as you get them out in hand, you know you're dealing with actually a good top tier shoe. Very, very happy to have these in my collection. I don't think there's too much more they can do to it besides maybe getting a slightly higher definition on the print, although, as I said, that actually looks pretty good. And maybe a touch bigger on the swoosh. But I'm so happy they have built these properly. They have built these like a top tier, and the others are a budget. Looking beautiful. We just had these, the Pigeon, New York Cities, the London Dunks are there to get. I'm going to get those next. Tokyos are coming from Boring Watch. Yeah, it's going good for the City Pack. Reach out to Rose, mention me to get a discount, DM me with any questions. As usual, thank you for continuing to rock with me. Peace.